Good morning and happy Friday. We tried filming a vlog last week and actually it did. We'll go into more details about what happened, but had to skip last week. But look at my new coffee bar. Isn't she adorable? Look at the handles. There are butterflies on the top and then gold bees on the bottom. But we are gonna make our morning coffee. So let's get started. I got these cute little espresso shots and then all of my coffees are in here. So we have the K-Cups, and then the Nespresso pods here. I think we're gonna do just a single shot today. So I'm gonna let that brew with a little bit of this white chocolate syrup. I'm gonna put just a little bit. So I put just a little bit of the white chocolate syrup, and then I also have this syrup. I'll go ahead and start this. And then I just add a little bit of this in here too. So it just brews right in there. Perfect. While this does its thing, we're gonna make our cold foam. You guys are on the tripod. Also look at a sneak peek of something I'll be unboxing soon. Treated myself during the Amazon Prime sale. There's also, I got some makeup remover that we're gonna try later. And I've used this mascara before and I liked it and it was on sale. And then my friend got me a fountain pen, not related to Amazon at all. Let's go ahead and prep this. So to make the cold foam, I'm literally just gonna get a cup like this, and I have just some heavy whipping cream. I'm literally just adding a little bit in there, and we're gonna add that same syrup that I used the first time. My espresso shot is also done. The only downside of using the smaller shot glass, if I have a double shot in there, there's not as much room to add the milk to cool it down, but that's okay. Piper's also eating her food in the background in case you can hear it. And then we just grab this whisk and just whisk it until it becomes the consistency that we want, which usually doesn't take very long, to be honest. Perfect. Now we assemble. So I usually add this in first. I should have mixed in the syrup a little bit better at the bottom, but that's okay. Sometimes I'll just kind of like sloosh it around because I don't want to use a whisk in here because it would fly everywhere. But that should be fine. We're gonna add a little bit more oat milk. Then we need a straw. I got these cute little like wavy glass straws. We're gonna use this yellow one because it matches the Luke's logo. Let me see how this tastes first. Needs just a tiny splash of caramel creamer. And then, see if this will come out. I might need a spoon. But we just spoon on. And ta-da, here is today's iced white chocolate coffee. But let me show you all some new things that we got for the house. So first off, we got this new utensil holder. This one spins, and it's a lot bigger than my old one. I got a new Amazon Echo. I have this Amazon Echo that I actually really like, but it spins and it constantly gets stuck on stuff. So I'm probably going to retire this one. In the last vlog that I filmed that you guys haven't seen because I nixed it, I decorated this, but I don't love it. I don't know. We got to figure it out. I might get rid of the foliage stuff. I just feel like it's too much. And then like I said, here's the coffee bar. And then the reason I got this coffee bar is because I wanted somewhere to put my coffee stuff, but also to store my appliances. So underneath we have like appliances, muffin tins, and just like anything, basically just additional kitchen storage is what I wanted, which I think looks a lot cleaner than what I had previously. So I love it. And then this light automatically goes off, I think at 12, I forget. Also got new curtains for the back door. Got a nice sage green. I like them. They're not bad. They're cute. All right, we are on our lunch break. We are currently watching season 2 of Grimm, episode 13. I'm almost finished with season 2. I think it has like 22 or 23 episodes. Finished season 1. I have watched the show before, but I only got through 3 seasons, so we're rewatching the whole thing. But I reheated some nachos that I got from Chili's last night. I ordered some tortilla chips and queso and mac and cheese. Or I ordered the chicken crispers, which came with like mashed potatoes. I thought that would be good for like because I got a root canal yesterday, so I didn't want anything super crunchy, which I know the chicken fingers are a little crunchy. And it came with 2 sides, so I also got mac and cheese, which I pretty much just ate the mashed potatoes yesterday and some of the chips. So we have plenty for lunch and dinner today. I would show the nachos, but I don't think they look very cute. We also have a sleepy baby here with us. She had her food earlier. And she's doing good. She's enjoyed all the daycare that she's gotten this week. And then I called my dentist before I sat down for my lunch break, and I have an appointment 9 a.m. Monday, which really sucks. That's normally when I start work, so we'll just start work a little later. It shouldn't take that long because they just have to remove the temporary filling that they did after they did the root canal and then do a permanent one, so it shouldn't take long. They might not even have to numb me since there's no roots there, but I think I might ask her to numb me anyway. And I found out it'd be $50 out of pocket, so not bad at all. What do you think, Piper? But I think we're just gonna eat our nachos and watch Grimm. That sound good to you? Yeah? Okay. Alrighty. Time to get ready. We have a bunch of new makeup to try that I got. So we have a bronzer, contour, and a blush that I got from She Glam. And we got this nice little apple plum lip oil, voluming and tinting. I put it on earlier. I didn't really feel, I hope it's not plumping. I don't know if that's what voluming means. But then I've also heard really good things about Turtur, and I bought one of their foundations before in a smaller thing than this. I didn't realize that this was this big. And the color was too light, so I got a different one because, good thing it's liquid. So I got a different one to try that's a little bit darker, and I got their concealer because it has both the little stick thing that kind of looks like a lipstick and then the actual like little applicator. So we have some new makeup to try, but first, so we're gonna have an Orange Kiss Alani Nu energy drink. It's 200 milligrams of caffeine. I'm not gonna have this whole thing for the record. I also brushed my teeth because they're feeling kind of, you know, like when you just like really need to brush your teeth. So this might not taste that great with the mint in my mouth, but that's okay. I can definitely taste the mint a little bit, but not bad. We also have, oh, I left the mascara in the other room. Nah. I'm gonna dim the light a little bit, but let's start doing our makeup and we'll just kind of babble a little bit. So I originally filmed a vlog last Friday on July 4th actually. And the reason I ended up not editing it that weekend is because I was having issue with my tooth and my gums were like really sore, and the vlog, I mean, although my vlogs are usually pretty chill and, you know, whatever, I was off work and it just felt even more chill. I don't know. I wasn't happy with it. And I decided let's just not put it up, and maybe I'll include some footage here about me complaining about my tooth. I don't know. But basically, the previous week I was having, like, my gums at the beginning of the week were just like feeling a little weird. I don't know how to explain it. And then I started having tooth pain on Friday, July 4th, of course. And I was like, I'll call the dentist on Monday. No big deal, whatever. Saturday, it started feeling worse. And I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I need to go to an emergency dentist and I need like an emergency root canal or something. Long story short, everything was closed. So we really don't have very good emergency dental care in the US apparently, which is very unfortunate. But I called my dentist, which my mom suggested. Thank you, Mom. And when I called, they had a voice message that basically said, like, our office is closed, but if you're a current patient, call this number if it's an emergency. And I'm like, I don't know if this is an emergency. So I called it. Turns out it was one of the doctor's cell phones. And it's not my usual doctor, but it's there's like 3 dentists in the office that I go to, which I absolutely love. They're all great. And it was one of the ones I've never dealt with. I dealt with only the other 2. And he answered, and I basically told him what was going on, and he was really nice. And he basically said that he can put in a prescription for 800 milligrams of ibuprofen and amoxicillin, just in case I do have like an infection or something. But that at least the ibuprofen would help with the pain. He put that prescription in. My amazing mother went and got it for me, and it worked great. Tuesday, I went and saw my dentist at that same place. They called me Monday morning, scheduled it for Tuesday, because I couldn't go Monday because my HVAC in the garage broke. Or it was working, but it was leaking. So thankfully, the company I rent from sent maintenance in. On Monday, they came, fixed it. AC's working great. Which thankfully it was working. She was struggling a little bit, you know. But if you've never used one of these foundations, so it's... okay, maybe that's not the best color. Okay, maybe we use this. Maybe I just put too much product. Okay, that looks better. I think I just put way too much on. Honestly, that's a pretty good match. Anyway, go to see my dentist Tuesday, and she does what is called a cold test, where they basically take like a cold cotton, like a really cold, like Atlantis. Why did I say Atlantis? Antarctica cold. maybe not quite that cold. And they see how long you can stand it. And I immediately raised my hand. Or actually, I didn't even raise my hand. I just like braced myself in the chair. And she was like, "Yep, looks like you need a root canal." Tried calling a bunch of different places, or tried calling one place multiple times on Wednesday. Couldn't get a hold of anybody. Finally found another place that was covered by my insurance. They answered immediately. She was like, "We actually have an opening Thursday at 2 p.m. Is that too early?" I was like, "No." I was like, "Honestly, I just want to get it over with." And she was like, "Okay, we'll see you tomorrow." So yesterday I went and got a root canal. Ended up just taking the whole day off. It is this tooth right here. When describing which tooth it was to the dentist over the phone, I went, "You know the ones next to your canine?" And he's like, "Yeah." I go, "Often." Of course I would say this. Usually the one that is used in vampire movies for the vampire teeth. And he's like, "Yeah." I go, "It's the one next to that." And he's like, "Oh, okay." After I said that, I was like, did I just say vampire teeth to a dentist? But got it taken care of Thursday. The dentist that did it was incredible. The assistant was incredible. Everyone that worked there was incredible. I had to pay $500 out of pocket because I was out of my dental insurance for the year. I got $2,000 flat a year, basically. That looks really nice. But this is the Turtur Mask Fit Red Cushion. I don't know if I like this thing, but maybe I'm just using that part wrong. But I think that looks pretty nice. I'm gonna try using the concealer. I think from what I remember in the listing on Amazon is you use this part for like spot correcting or something. I don't remember. There's some areas where it's not sitting that well, but that could also just be I didn't blend it in very well. So let's just do a little bit of concealer. I usually put concealer there and like anywhere where I'm kind of red. But I basically called, if you've never had a root canal done before, which I hope you never have to. I promise it's really not that bad though if you ever do. This unfortunately was my second one. But since they already did the crown, she just basically did the root canal through the crown. And I basically, I called my dentist office because I got that done yesterday. They do a temporary filling on the actual tooth where they basically drill in. And I'll have to go to my dentist. I have an appointment Monday morning at 9 a.m. Ugh. Me on Monday morning's really gonna hate that. But she didn't have anything else available and she's going out of town soon, so need to get done because a temporary filling can break fairly easily. I mean, it should stay on there for a few weeks, but you know, I don't want to risk it. So getting that done Monday morning, which it shouldn't take too long. She can technically probably do it without numbing me, but I think I'm gonna ask for it anyway because because you have no roots, like there's no nerves. That's what they take out. I just makes me more comfortable. Okay, we're gonna try the She Glam contour in soft tan. So we're gonna do probably just a tiny little bit, and then I think you're supposed to like contour this and then the I don't know what I'm doing. So we'll figure that out. I don't know if I did that correctly. This blends out nicely. I think my sponge is maybe sucking up a lot of it though. But honestly, I don't mind that because then I think it's better than having too much on, you know what I mean? But then hopefully after this, we'll be done with the dentist until I have a dental cleaning in September. Which actually that appointment's at like 2:45, so I think I might, when I'm there on Monday, see if they have anything that's available an earlier time. I think like for me, the ideal time for an appointment is between like 10 and 11 a.m. Actually, I've 10:30 to 11:30. Is that weird? I don't know. Okay, this is bronzer. I don't think I need to put that anywhere else. I don't really know what I'm doing. But what did everybody buy from the Amazon Prime sale? I bought this makeup. And I bought that 2-in-1 Microsoft laptop. I told myself, because I originally was looking at it, and I was like, oh, I don't need to spend the money, da 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 da. And then it was on sale, and I was like, crap. That's a pretty good deal. It was like $100 off or something. I was like, oh, I really don't need it though. I have a laptop that works. I think I have too much on my forehead. I was like, I have a laptop that works. I don't need it. And like that feels like just like a waste of money, blah, 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 blah. I definitely put too much bronzer on my head. But I think on the cheeks it looks pretty good. And then I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to put this out in the universe. If I have to get a root canal, because I hadn't gone to my appointment yet. It was my appointment on Monday wasn't until like 2 o'clock, I think, or 3 or something. I was like, if I have to go get a root canal, then, actually I think it was at 3, then I'm going to buy that laptop. Because something good has to come from it, right? Put this on. I will say my lips are very dry. That's cute. That's a nice little like pink color to it. It says voluming, so I don't think that actually means plumping. Because if it's plumping, I would feel it, and I don't feel anything. So anyway, we bought the laptop. It is out of stock, and when I bought it, it was technically out of stock, but you could still buy it. So it says they'll ship it as soon as they get them in stock. I think you're just supposed to like shake this. I actually kind of like this applicator. It's like in there, and then you have this little like spongy thing. I got a coral color. I don't know how I feel about it. I just thought it'd be something nice or something different than the usual like pinks and reds that I go for. Although I will say I ordered the pink color too. Honestly, I don't hate it. I think the bronzer I didn't bring down far enough. I don't think I did that very well, but maybe we can fix it with powder. But yeah, so that's been my dental saga. But appointment Monday, we'll get it all resolved. That means 3 dentist appointments within a week. But I did ask them, I was like, how much is it going to cost on Monday? And she ran the numbers, and she's like, it'll be $50. I was like, cool. We have a puppy under us. You want to say hi? Come here. Piper, come here. Come here. Come up. Oh, they can't see you. All right, let's set up for stream. Okay, look at that background. Isn't that so cute? Okay, we got computer 1 going. We're gonna log into computer 2. I feel like NASA or something. Computer 1, go. Computer 2, go. Okay. Close all this stuff. Oh, my mouse has an update. All right, confirming with friends. We have M and Robo joining us tonight. I'm gonna let everything update. I always pause my wallpaper. It's very cute wallpaper, but I just don't want it playing. I don't know why. I find it distracting. So I always just turn it off. And then I need to actually set up the same wallpaper over here because it originally was on the other computer. A little hard to see. Wait, which? Okay, yeah. I'm trying to figure out what screen you guys are on. Okay, so this is OBS. So we basically just make sure everything works. Turn on the camera, which may or may not be on or off. It was on, or it was off. Okay. And since I already turned the lights on, I'll just turn them off with my phone because we fancy. Hey Alexa, turn the office lights off. Boom. Okay, the lights behind me are gonna turn on in literally 2 seconds. All right, so we're pretty much ready. I do need to change. I do need to change the title and stuff. I had something about ladies' night because I played with the girlies on Wednesday. We do not have that tonight, so that's okay. We'll just do Diamond Ranked Crime. Sounds great. And then I need to figure out a thumbnail for YouTube. Let's do that real quick while we're hanging out. I'll put my stream on starting soon. I need to also refill my drink. I have this one that has like a bunch of different images of me. I am wearing that Spike shirt right now, so I think we'll do that. And then we'll do, what text? I think we'll leave those characters. I think, honestly, I think we'll just change. I keep just doing ranked grind and I feel like it works. So I'll make that say grind. I think we might keep the pink. I kind of like the pink. For some reason, ranked is not fitting correctly. There we go. Oh yeah, I did. What the heck is that? I did some like black. Let me take that out. There we go. Okay. Oops. Let's move both of these here. I need to change the image of myself. We'll put this. Do I want to say ranked grind or do I want it to say diamond grind? I think we'll make this a little bit smaller. Put that right there in the middle. Perfect. And then the image of myself, we're gonna make it pink. Perfect. We'll go ahead and save this. And then a file, save as, desktop. We'll just keep the same name because who cares? Save. Oh, what map do we have tonight? Oh, we have Broken, no, we don't, do we have Broken Moon? Crap, I can't remember. I think I checked this morning when I was on break, and now I don't remember. Let's see. We have, I think we do have Broken Moon. We do have Broken Moon. I can't believe I'm excited. They took Broken Moon down, for those that don't know, because the trees were moving on their own. And I just think that's hysterical. That is just such a funny bug. I hope the team found it funny. If they didn't find it funny, then that's okay. Okay, I actually have that one. Okay, I always try to have it match the background of whatever map we're on, if I remember. Okay, we'll do this. One day we'll clean up this Photoshop file. And then we'll go to YouTube. I don't know if I want to keep doing the parts. I keep putting like part 6, part 7, part whatever. I've been plat 1 for, it feels like 20 years. That's okay. Here, I'll do part 69 as a joke. Okay, say, oh, I gotta change this. Ranked grind, save. And then we gotta open our streamer bot. I need to set up my stream deck so it opens up both OBS and streamerbot.exe. That's what I use to look at multi-chat right now. I'm assuming there's a new message from me. Let me delete that. Okay, change my Discord status. I always put a status when I'm working. It's kind of want people to feel like I'm ignoring them, you know? All right, we got chat going. We're gonna restart this. I just refreshed the cache and it resets the timer. So now it's stream time. Woo! Hopefully a good night tonight. Ugh, I just want to hit diamond. That's all I want. That's all I want. It is very dark. Just finished stream. It's a few minutes after 3. And yeah, didn't intend to stream until 3, but getting 411 RP tonight. We had a win. Games were interesting. Definitely getting spicy, but that's okay. I think we're gonna try to remove my makeup with this new cleansing balm that I got during the Prime sale. And I have some leftover chicken crispers and mashed potatoes that I got from Chili's yesterday. So I might heat that up because I should go to bed because it's 3:11. But am I going to go to bed? Probably not. Got the glasses on. So you're ready for bed. I took the makeup off. I was going to record myself using the new makeup remover that I got, which actually worked really well. My skin feels really soft after. But I was too lazy to go get the tripod. And my bathroom's kind of messy. So we'll show it in a future video. But it worked really well. I'm very impressed. I ended up not heating up any of my food. I think I'm good. I don't even think I'm really hungry. You know, it's like when you think you're hungry and you're like, no, I'm not. It is now 3:35. I need to take my allergy medicine, which I'm going to do before I lay down. We got little Miss Piper over here. Do you want to come here? There's some cuddles? Would you like some cuddles? Come here. Come cuddle. Come cuddle. Oh, some cuddles. You got to lay down. Can you lay down? Oh, what a goofy girl. This is such a weird angle. My hair is in your face. My hair's so long. What a good girl. Piper had a bone after she went potty. Here was like a little bone. And I put some food in her bowl and she ate some food. For those that don't know, Piper just kind of grazes and eats when she's hungry. But she doesn't always tell me when she's hungry. So I usually just put like half a cup of food in her bowl or just a little bit. And she ate it all. Here's, oh. What are you doing, Goofy? Yeah, my pretty girl. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Oh. What are you doing? Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help. And give this video a thumbs up. That also helps actually a lot. And comment if you can, because that also helps. Basically all 3 of those things help a lot. We're trying to hit 100 subscribers on this vlog channel by the end of the year. Anyway, okay. Bye. I'm gonna hate myself editing this tomorrow. And I feel like, why were you babbling so much? Good night.